All right, look, we need to clear up some things here about this Ubisoft suing Area F2 ordeal. Let's get into it. What's up, FOciety? My name is Focus, and welcome back to another video. If this is your first time here and you like tips, news, and teasers for the best in mobile gaming, then start now by clicking that subscribe button and ringing that notification bell so that you don't miss out on anything. Alright, so right off the bat, let's clear something up. Area F2 is not being sued. Ubisoft is not suing Area F2 themselves. What Ubisoft is doing is they are suing the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store for distributing a carbon copy of their game Rainbow Six Siege. That's where the confusion lies. So many times last night on stream and in my DMs and in my comment sections on my videos, I've just been getting, hey, did you hear that Area F2 is being sued? Hey, Focus, did you know that Ubisoft is suing Area F2? That's not the case. So let's just start this video by making sure you guys understand Area F2 is not being sued. All right, so let's just preface this by saying that I am not a lawyer. I don't have any legal background, but what I do have is 10 plus years in this industry of seeing this kind of stuff time and time again. So let's get into it. So if you have no idea what Area F2 is or the current situation with what's going on, about 2 weeks ago, I posted a video that I will link at the top of the screen here that goes over Area F2 and Rainbow Six Siege and kind of shows the similarities and the differences and just what Area F2 is and what it's trying to be. Now, people, when they come across these situations and these drama things, they love to outcry and outpour, and then everything just gets misconstrued, rumors get started, and people have no idea what they're talking about. I am going to read a tweet thread from Chris on Mobile, who can literally say it better than I can, and then we'll piggyback off of that. So regarding this, he says, all of this talk around RIP Area F2 and the Ubisoft suit is misinformed. Ubisoft is suing Google and Apple for IP rights and a motion to get the game removed from their stores, but neither have any ownership of the AF2 property nor a responsibility to Ubisoft to decide whether or not the game is in fact an infringement. Ubisoft's proper legal course is to sue the infringer, which is the developer eJoy and their owner Alibaba. Ubisoft knows this would be a long and difficult process which they are likely to lose, as it would be ruled in the devs' country of China, and only after spending a ton of money litigating it. Basically a non-starter, so they go after the stores. For Google and Apple to decide in Ubisoft's favor would set a precedent which would likely result in many more similar claims filed against them by other devs claiming infringement. And let's be real, they have no interest in that. They have the legal power to diffuse this from their end, forcing Ubisoft to resolve their gripe where it belongs, with the developers, if at all. Thus, in my opinion, Area F2 is not going anywhere. Play it, enjoy it, make content. Ubisoft's best move is to port their flagship title to mobile, which is the only true way to kill Area F2. Waste some money in court, or use that cash to build a mobile game that will be loved by millions and crush the competition. Your move, your money. So Area F2 is a tactical Rainbow Six Siege inspired shooter for mobile devices. And if you play it and you've played Rainbow Six Siege, then you instantly know that's what it's inspired by. That's the type of game that it is. But the issue here is Ubisoft is claiming that it's a carbon copy, down to repelling and down to destructible walls. But as far as I know, all of that stuff has been in many games in the past, and you can't copyright game mechanics. You can't copyright a style of game, because that just starts to go down a hole of who did it first. Well, this was in my game, but you did it too, so I should be... No, that's not how it works. You can copyright your assets, you can copyright your art, you can copyright your name, you can copyright your characters, but you can't just copyright the way that a game is played. Area F2 has been in development for the past two and a half years, and it's been developed from the ground up. Yes, it uses the same style of gameplay that Rainbow Six Siege has inspired, because Rainbow Six Siege is a good game. Ubisoft has said that they're not going to be making a mobile version of Rainbow Six Siege, so Kuka Games decided to do it themselves, and it's vastly successful. It's doing very well, and that's where this situation comes into place, because Ubisoft sees this if this game was not being talked about, if this game had no power or nothing that it brought to the table, Ubisoft wouldn't care. Now, Ubisoft is going after the Play Stores because if they went after Kuka Games, it would be litigated in China, which is the devs' country that they reside in, and it's not going to work in their favor. So instead, they decide to try to bully the Google Play Store and the Apple Play Stores in removing their game as it's a carbon copy and copyright infringements, which, as far as I know, everything was developed from the ground up. The assets that they use, the art that they use, there's nothing that infringes on Ubisoft's copyrights. Sure, some of the abilities are the same, some are different. Characters are different. Characters are named different. One thing Chris touches on in this tweet is that neither the Google Play Store or the Apple Play Store have a responsibility to Ubisoft to decide whether or not the game is in fact a copyright infringement. And Ubisoft knows this. Ubisoft knows that they have no legal grounds to go against the developers themselves. So in order to try to hemorrhage Area F2 from being successful and being distributed on the Play Stores and making money that they're not making, is to go after the stores to try to bully them into pulling it off of their shelves, per se. The issue with that is that Google and Apple are far larger than Ubisoft is. They have way more money, they have a much larger legal counsel, and Ubisoft is not going to win that. And that's why both the Google Play Store and the Apple Play Store so far have responded and said, no, we're not removing it from the storefront. If anything, they're going to tell them, look, we're not taking it down. This issue that you have with the copyright infringement needs to be handled with the development team themselves. We're not taking it down. So at this point, with both of them declining to take it down, I'm curious to see where Ubisoft is going to take this. Again, I'm not legal counsel, I'm not a lawyer, but if they truly thought they had a case here, they would have went after the developers, or maybe they were trying to take the easy route first, and we're going to go after the stores to try to get them to take it down. Since they're not, maybe they will continue to go after the developers. But as Chris points out here, is that this will be litigated in the devs' country of China, and after spending a ton of money litigating it, they're more than likely going to lose that fight. So what's the option here? The option is to just let Area F2 continue to grow, continue to be the choice for tactical shooters for mobile gamers, or take the money that you're going to use to try to fight this and just make Rainbow Six Siege on mobile. That's the only way you're going to shut down Area F2, in my opinion, and in many others' opinions. A lot of you guys come through the stream and you come through the DMs and you come through the comments, and you're like, oh, I want my money back because I spent on Area F2. Area F2 is getting sued. They're getting shut down. You need to stop that because you're spreading misinformation. And again, yes, I don't think anyone's denying that Area F2 is very much inspired by Rainbow Six Siege, but it hasn't taken anything from Rainbow Six Siege. Everything that they have in their game is completely built from the ground up for Area F2. They just built a game that is inspired by that for mobile gamers to enjoy, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm very interested to see what Ubisoft's next move is going to be. Now let me know in the comment section below your thoughts on this entire ordeal with Ubisoft trying to get Area F2 taken off of the Google Play and Apple App Store. Or if you'd like to speak with me personally, come and join our 200 plus member FOciety Discord. That link will be in the description below. And don't forget that we go live every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday evenings here on the channel, where we play a bunch of different mobile games together as a community and just have a lot of fun. Well, FOciety, there you have it. If you don't want Area F2 to be shut down, make sure you give this video a like and share it with your friends. As always, my name is Focused. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, be safe and take care of each other.